Welcome to Change Your Focus, a mindfulness podcast designed to inspire and center you. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your host and transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner. As a sickle cell warrior, my journey to educate myself on natural and holistic health practices was inspired by my personal health challenges. My career path eventually led me to becoming a certified life coach, supporting individuals as they discover their purpose, transcend health challenges, and live authentic lives. Join me every week as I guide you through a 10-minute breathing meditation and insight session that will leave you feeling relaxed, refreshed, and de-stressed. Greetings and welcome to episode 16 of Change Your Focus, a mindfulness podcast designed to inspire and center you. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your host and transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner, here to empower you to transform your life one mindful decision at a time. I also encourage you to be mindful of the products you use on and in your body, as well as the products you use around your home. Happy anniversary month, integrators. Join me live on April 30th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to celebrate my second year in business. I will be answering your questions about the podcast, breathwork, meditation, and my transformational life journey. In order to have your questions answered during the live session, you must be subscribed to the YouTube channel at Integr8 Lyfe. Thank you to my supporters who have been subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and following my journey on social media. Every subscription helps me to continue this work, and every like and share helps others to find this podcast. Now, today's episode is about attachment.
To maximize the full effects of this mindfulness practice, using stereo headphones in a safe and quiet location is highly recommended.
Now I invite you to contemplate this quote by American spiritual teacher, guru of modern yoga, psychologist, and writer, Ram Dass. Our journey is about being more deeply involved in life and yet less attached to it. When I ponder this quote, I'm reminded of my journey to learning how to release control and let go of all the expectations and be fully present in each moment. To let go, I mean really let go. I feel like we hear this term nowadays and it's become the hashtag. However, it's not true. There are many claiming to be unbothered, but they are still bitter, resentful, and whatever other negative emotions that they're still holding on to, and they are affected by the situation, whether they see it or not. To truly be unattached to a thing brings about relaxation. It's filled with curiosity, play, and wonder. It's an internal joy. There's no stress or animosity underneath the surface. So, my journey to letting go began when I found myself having to let go of a man I made eternal vows with in front of our deepest and dearest family and friends. A man I thought I would be with forever, grow old with, procreate with, and forever play and have fun with. However, after a few years of our marriage, a broken heart, a pile of health issues due to misalignment from being and staying in the relationship, and deep sadness, I decided to file for divorce. I remember the night I shared with him how I felt about us and that I wanted to feel supported in marriage, not feel alone in the relationship. I didn't feel like I had a partner, and for me, that is what I thought it would be. I no longer wanted to keep forcing the marriage when neither of us was happy. I loved him deeply and dearly, enough to sit with him and talk him through this in the most tender and loving way, hoping that he would see the truth of our situation. Now, this example may be on the extreme end of letting go. However, if you can manage to really give your all, be vulnerable, engage fully in life, really immerse yourself in all of your roles and relationships, and at the same time, release your expectations of people, things, and outcomes. This will help you remain unattached. Letting go of your perceived right way or your need to have something go a certain way. Let go of your attachment to people. Not everyone will or is even meant to be in our lives forever. Releasing my attachment to people was definitely something I used to struggle with. Rather than ending misaligned relationships, I would sometimes wait on others to leave the relationship, platonic or partner relationships, because I didn't want them to feel that I abandoned or rejected them. Again, that childhood wound showing up. I knew how bad that made me feel, and I didn't want others to feel this hurt. So I remained attached for far too long in many friendships and relationships. Once I let go of the narrative that I was abandoning or rejecting them, or that they couldn't handle it, I finally became better at detaching myself from and moving away from misaligned and harmful relationships. Earlier in my marriage, I knew it wasn't going to last, and yet I stayed committed, hoping that things would improve. I was genuinely unattached to the love I was giving out. While I wanted a more equitable experience, I didn't withhold my love when he didn't. I just kept loving him with all my heart. I kept thinking that if I had enough love for the both of us, eventually he would come around. I also believed that he loved me the best that he could at the time. Towards the end of our marriage, however, I finally realized that he was showing up based on his capacity at the time. So I eventually learned to not blame him for that. It's this same view that I had with my biological father. I released the narrative that he was supposed to be there for me as a child and that he left me. I embraced the truth that the father I had who adopted me and married my mother was the best man for the job, even though I didn't have my biological father in my life. I enjoyed a beautiful and fun childhood with my dad. I didn't need anything from my biological father because divine blessed me with an amazing dad who always treated me as if I was his own. And I truly forgave and love my biological father with no pain, hurt, or attachment because I know he did the best that he could based upon his capacity. Embracing the art of letting go allows us to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. By relinquishing attachments to past grievances, unmet expectations, and unrealized visions, we unlock the door to profound inner peace and get to truly experience being present in the moment. Releasing attachments isn't about detachment from life itself. It's about finding freedom within connection. So, as you're contemplating Ram Dass's quote, I invite you to make yourself comfortable as we prepare to connect to our breath and meditate by sitting on the floor cross-legged or in a chair with your feet flat on the floor to ground yourself. Your spine will be straight and your neck an extension of your spine. Place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your abdomen. And begin to lengthen your breath. Your exhales will be longer than your inhales. No worries, I will cue you when to inhale and exhale. I'll begin counting to 4 for your first inhale and 5 for your first exhale. Then I will gradually progress, ending with 7 seconds on your inhale and 8 seconds on your last exhale. So, let's begin. Close your eyes. Inhale exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A few more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now release this breath and continue breathing deeply and slowly. Noticing your hands as they move, as you are inhaling and exhaling. With your eyes still closed, begin to notice the sensations in your body. And staying connected to your breath, become more aware of what is happening within your body. Notice what you feel and where you feel it. And perhaps certain thoughts arise. Allow them to drift away as you focus on your breath and the sensations in your body. Observe the thoughts and allow them to fade away, continuing to stay connected to your breath. Try not to become tangled in or attached to anything that comes up in your mind. Simply breathe and remain present. Inhaling and exhaling. There's so much that's meaningful happening within your body as you connect to your breath. Listen, feel, be. I'll give you a minute in silence to continue breathing deeply and slowly. How does it feel to be fully present in this moment? Now send gratitude to yourself, your body, for being attuned to this present moment and for all the wonders within your body and all of the life. With your eyes still closed, breathing and listening, may you continue enjoying the journey you are on. Continue enjoying the process without the urge to attach to anything or anyone. Instead, allow new things we never even imagined to avail themselves. I invite you to take the deepest breath you've taken all day. And when you're ready, come back into the space, feeling the floor or the ground beneath you. Notice how you feel. Now, to complete our mindfulness session for today, please affirm by repeating after me. I feel safe to release control and be deeply involved in my life without attachments. Good. Let's say that again. I feel safe to release control and be deeply involved in my life without attachments. Great. One last time. I feel safe to release control and be deeply involved in my life without attachments. Beautiful. I invite you to be mindful, breathe deep often, contemplate ways you can release your attachment to the outcome while being deeply involved in your own life. Remember, mindfulness is always available to you every minute of every day. May you use each minute to be mindful. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner, here to empower you to transform your life one mindful decision at a time. I also encourage you to be mindful of the products you use on and in your body, as well as the products you use around your home. If you found this podcast through social media, please share which platform in the comments below. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe on all social media platforms to follow my journey. And join my exclusive community on Patreon at Integr8 Lyfe. Thank you for tuning in, listening, engaging, and being mindful with me today. Namaste. Happy anniversary month, integrators. Join me live on April 30th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to celebrate my second year in business. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Integr8 Lyfe to submit your questions that I will answer during the live session. Be sure to tune in next week for episode 17. It's all about endeavor, taking action to create the life you imagine. If you found any of this information helpful, useful, you'd like to explore more mindfulness practices, or you're growing through something in your life and you'd like support, click the link below to book a one-on-one discovery call with me so we can see how I can best support you.